It goes without saying that for 2025, the Subaru Forester has been improved in a multitude of ways. Just take a look at the exterior. It has more of an aggressive appearance, definitely more rugged, and also appears to be capable for off-road use. Then for the interior, all new technology, which elevates this crossover in its segments against its closest rivals. And finally, a revised chassis giving you better rigidity and also more refinement when you are on the roadways during your weekday commutes. On the top end though, with the Touring, this crossover is without question the most advanced Forester ever made. And in today's quick video, we're going to check out the features that makes the Touring a great option in 2025. Now before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout and thank you to Subaru of Wakefield in Wakefield, Massachusetts for letting me come down here to check out the Subaru Forester Touring. The link will be in the description below, so you can check out their extensive Subaru inventory. So let's begin with the exterior for the Touring, because there are some minor differences here for this trim compared to a premium or sport. So up front, you are going to find steering responsive LED headlights and LED fog lights. However, what is new for the 2025 Forester is LED turn signal indicators, giving you a more upscale appearance on the roadways, and this was a must-have for this model because Subaru doesn't throw in LED turn signals that often in their lineup. So I love having that small touch here on this model. You're going to notice the contrasting gloss black shield effect grille, giving you a nice sporty appearance on the roadways. And not grabbing too much attention is a nice brushed aluminum strip that runs through the front fascia and into the Subaru emblem. And that is a nice minor touch that we've been seeing a lot more of in the Subaru lineup. So you definitely have a nice upscale road presence here with the Touring. Then moving over to the side profile, you are going to have 19-inch alloy wheels. If they look familiar, they are found on the Sport as well. They're pretty much identical except for a different finish. With the Sport, those are bronze wheels, whereas this we have a nice gray machine finish that looks really nice with our green paint color on this Forester. Further adding a color contrast on our Forester are gloss black side mirror caps with turn signal indicators to go along with blind spot detection for added safety. Then as you make your way around to the back, you are going to notice that you will have this gloss black strip that runs the length of the rear fascia and connects into the taillights. Now the taillights are not full LED. Actually, even the main portion of the taillight isn't LED either. So I'd love to see Subaru incorporate that in future model years. For the lower portion of the rear bumper, you are going to have the cladding here for an aggressive look and maybe gives you more confidence when going off-road. And you're going to notice the single exhaust outlet. It's once you step inside the Forester Touring where this trim really sets itself apart from other models in the lineup. Now, when you hop inside for the first time though, technology-wise, there's not too much of a difference. So no head-up display, no full digital gauge cluster, and you still have the 11.6-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The only minor difference initially will be the Harman Kardon premium audio system, which does come standard for this trim, so no optional packages needed for the Touring. In regards to comfort, you are going to have power adjustable, heated and ventilated, that's all new for the Forester, leather trimmed seats for both the driver and passenger, with the driver's side having dual position memory for added convenience. And this is actually the only trim that comes equipped with that. And I want you guys to take note of the memory seats because we'll be returning to this feature once we check out the head unit for the 2025 Touring. With these seats though, you're also going to have ultra suede trim that we only find in the WRX. So I love having that minor touch, and it makes its way on the door panels as well. And we're seeing a lot more of this from other Japanese manufacturers such as Toyota and Mazda. Mazda is utilizing ultra suede as well, and Toyota's throwing in some other contrasting accents for the interior, which I think is really important for Subaru to hop on that trend. With the ultra suede trim, it does make the interior feel more dynamic, but also more upscale at around $40,000. Not exclusive to the Touring, nor is it brand new. For the Forester, you are going to have a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, which will feel really nice in the hands on a very cold day during the winter. Also, since we are talking about the steering wheel, you'll have paddle shifters, which you'll be able to manually rotate the gears yourself. I personally don't think you'll be doing that with the 2.5, but that's up to you, because with the CVT, it does mimic an 8-speed automatic transmission, so you might have some fun on a winding back road here or there. Going hand in hand with your paddle shifters, you are going to have Subaru's SI drive modes for sport and individual. In sport mode, the steering does tighten up a bit, and you also get more responsive throttle response, which makes this vehicle feel a bit more sporty on the roadways. But getting into the technology though, this is why you're all here, because for the Touring, you are going to receive some creature comforts and some cool features that you're not going to find in other trims. So as always, you'll have the 11.6-inch touchscreen. You're going to have physical buttons and dials on both sides of the screen for your volume and tuning, your front and rear defrosters, and of course your dual zone climate control. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to notice the ventilated seat functionality next to your heated seats, and that's where all your climate control settings can be found for your AC and also fan speed and fan direction. However, the one key feature here for 2025 is the driver monitoring system, which is only available on the Touring. It can memorize up to 5 driver profiles. You can also turn this off at any time as well for added safety, but also your own privacy. So it's not like the EyeSight driver assist technologies, which is constantly on and you can't turn that on or off. However, if you want to utilize this technology, all you need to do is just look ahead of you, keep your hands on the steering wheel, and it will memorize your seat positioning and outside mirror positioning. Better yet, it goes one step further because it can also memorize your climate control settings. So if you have more than one driver in the family that's maybe short or tall, maybe even older, and wants their interior warm rather than being cool, you can have all that saved into your driver profile. That is one thing I think is really cool about this vehicle, but also more importantly, the driver monitoring system also kicks in when you're not looking at the road. So say you're looking down at your phone, which you should not be doing, you should not be texting and driving. The car will notify you to look ahead and to drop that phone. So that is a great safety feature to have if you do have a younger driver in the family. But outside of that though, this is the same screen that you're going to find across all trims except for the base. So you are going to have your onboard navigation, you're going to have all these widgets here that you can customize. You can also add more widgets as well and really personalize your user experience with this head unit. Also, of course, from the screen, you can access your X mode, your vehicle dynamics control, cruise control acceleration speed, auto vehicle hold, steering responsive headlights, and the auto start stop feature. Also for the Touring is that you will have different camera angles. So not only do you get a rear backup camera with trajectory, you also get a top view camera as well with trajectory when you are reversing or even when you put the vehicle in gear and in drive. So you're going to have a lot more visibility when you are parking on city streets or in a tight garage. Better yet, you will have a 360-degree top view, which does get activated when you press the button on the center console, giving you a 360-degree view of your Forester. So that just adds a lot more safety when you are in that tight garage, or maybe you're in the pickup line at your child's school. And then wrapping up the front seating area, you are going to get a digital rear view mirror, giving you a clear view directly behind your Forester. So if you are backing up and you have people in the second row, they will not be impairing your vision when you are backing into a spot, or even when you're on the highway, you'll have better vision when you are changing lanes. Then for passengers in the second row, they also benefit by you going with the Touring. Not only do they have the leather upholstery with the ultra suede trim, they also get heated outboard seats, and that is exclusive to the Touring for 2025. You're also going to have 2 center mounted air vents, a USB-C and USB input, and rounding out the second row seating area, you do get a center armrest with 2 cup holders. In regards to interior dimensions, nothing changes here for the Touring compared to the Premium, Limited, and of course the Sport. So you'll be able to have taller passengers sit back here very comfortably, and they won't be hitting their head on the headliner. And then as you make your way around to the back, of course you are going to receive a power liftgate that is standard for the Touring, but it is hands-free. So all you would need to do is just kick out your foot and it will open automatically that way. On both sides of the rear cargo area, you will find the quick release tabs, which will conveniently lower the second row seats. So that way you don't have to manually lower them when you have heavier items that you're going to be throwing in the back of your Forester. And now you can store longer items in your vehicle. Now, as you can tell, we do have a rear cargo cover, which will keep all your valuable items out of sight. So if you are like me and you have camera gear or anything else of value, you can leave them back here and have that peace of mind knowing that no one will be able to peek in and steal what you have. And then to cap off this video, you're probably wondering, what is this all going to cost me? What is the pricing? Well, for 2025, with the Touring, you're looking at spending right around $40,000, which isn't too bad for a top trim in the Subaru lineup. So if you want all the bells and whistles, you want the technology, you want the creature comforts, go with the Touring. However, I'm going to be honest with you guys here. For this generation, I think the premium trim is the best value, and I think it's the go-to. Sure, you are missing out on some key features. You're not getting the full LED headlights with the LED turn signals. You don't get the leather trim upholstery. You don't get the digital rear view mirror or the top view camera. However, you do get the same powertrain. You get the 8.7 inches of ground clearance and 11.6 inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, and of course dual zone climate control. So I think the premium is very well equipped in 2025. It's also more affordable, coming in at just over $30,000. That would be my pick for 2025. But if you're somebody who wants a luxurious experience, take a look at the Touring. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video for the 2025 Subaru Forester Touring. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time.